Kelly, so I understand you would like to improve your eyesight.
I would love to.
All right, so
Yes.
what's your prescription right now?
I am 2400 and 2375 with an astigmatism, so -4 and -375.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to take off your glasses. I'm going to teach you some exercises.
You're going to disappear.
I'm going to disappear. All right. Set them over there. And we're going to ask Kelsey, who's running camera here, to see, can you see that book?
I can see the book.
Okay, so you have a sense of the blurriness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to teach you some exercises.
Can't read
Now,
the book.
these aren't going to be an instant cure. This isn't going to be something you're going to do and go, wow, amazing miracle, I can read everything. What I'm going to teach you are some exercises that I'd like you to work on to improve your eyesight, and you'll notice that over the next couple of months, it will improve. There are actually some books that you can buy if you're interested on this, on improving your eyesight without surgery or without glasses. Okay? So I'm going to teach you some basics, and then we're going to do a little tapping experience just to see if we get a shift right away.
Okay.
So when I learned about this, I actually used to wear glasses. My prescription was -275 and -325. And I was irritated because I was reaching that point in age where I also was losing my nearsightedness. So I'd be wearing my glasses so I could see distance because I was nearsighted. And then I found that I needed to be able to take those off and not wear them in order to read up closely because my eyes weren't adapting. So as I did research in this, I found that it really has to do with the muscles. It's not the rods and cones. It's not that the eye has anything wrong with it. It's that as we experience different tension and as we get used to being a certain way in the world, then that's going to change the effect on the eyeball. And that distance between where that vision comes in and where it reflects off the rods and cones and back, that distance is what causes our nearsightedness or farsightedness.
Right.
It's why when we do a lot of computer work, a lot of times you'll become nearsighted. I get used to seeing it close, but I can no longer adapt to far. Right? So we're going to do an exercise, first of all, that is going to, it's from the Ayurvedic tradition, and it's to really work on the nerves that feed the muscles around the eyes. So when I started doing this, I did this exercise that we're about to teach you a couple of times a day, and I would do palming. Now, if you run energy and you know how to do that, and we have videos that teach you how to run energy and you've been taught, you can amp that up by running the energy. But even if you don't know how, palming, you have warmth and you have chakras, you have energy that comes out of your palm. Palming is a tremendous way to relax the muscles of the eye and improve the vision, actually right away.
Yeah.
So I'm going to teach you both.
Okay.
Here's what you do. So follow along, and what you'll find when you come in is you're going to push.
Get closer.
You have to get closer. All right. All right. So you're going to put 2 fingers right into the bridge of the nose, and you're
Okay.
going to put some pressure there, and you're going to hold that spot. There
How
are
much
nerves
pressure?
that feed the eye. About 5 pounds of pressure.
Okay.
So it's not hard. It's not painful. It's just pressure. Then you're going to follow along on the eye orbit, and there's a little notch where the nerve goes into the eye. So actually follow the bone.
Oh, there's like a very...
There's 2 of them. So you want to come to the one closest to the nose first. Feel that little notch in the bone?
Yeah, okay.
You're going to hold that spot.
Same pressure?
Same pressure. Then you go out. There's another little notch in the eye orbit right out here. You feel that?
Did I go far enough?
That's perfect.
Okay.
And you're going to hold that spot. Then you come to the edge of the eye orbit, on the outer edge of the eye. Okay? And then to the end of the eyebrow. Okay? So now I'm working with the meridians, but I'm also working with the nerves that feed it. You're going to do that 6 times. So there are 5 points. You're going to do that 6 times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay?
That fast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And let's do it together. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I want you to do is you're going to do that several times a day. So if you're sitting at home watching TV, you happen to be at the computer, you just want to relax the eyes. As you notice, do you notice how already your eye musculature feels slightly different?
It does feel different.
Yeah, it feels more relaxed. The other thing that you want to do is to just palm the eyes. And that literally is hold your palms right over your eyes like this, like you used to when you would play peekaboo. And do that for about 5 minutes a day. And if you understand how to do quantum touch or you run an energy modality, you can even do this at home. Just think right now, pay attention to your hands and imagine that you could breathe out the palms of your hands. Just doing that actually activates an energy circuit in your body. And you'd want to do that maybe in the morning when you wake up over your morning coffee. If you work at an office and in the middle of the day you think, I just want to take a little break, you can do this. It was funny, I was out with my son and daughter at a concert. We went to see a George Ezra concert. It was fabulous. Had a few minutes, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm a little back from the stage. I noticed a little difference in my vision because I work on this to maintain good vision because I do a lot of close-up work. And I was just sitting there at the concert like this. My son leans over and he goes, is Mom okay? And she goes, yeah, she's just working on her eyes. So it's a fun thing to do, and it is very relaxing. So tell me what you notice right now, having just done that for...
Well, since I can't see, I can feel my eyes try to do their own thing. It's hard to explain, like...
Yeah, it basically takes away that sensory impulse and allows the muscles to relax.
Right. It feels really odd.
Yeah, and it's very different than just closing your eyes and going to sleep at night.
Right.
Now, the other thing that you can do, and so we'll go ahead and take your hands away for a moment, Ellie. So
Okay.
what happens is that the eye muscle gets lazy. So as much as you can at home, and I know right now you have a hard time even seeing me, go without your glasses, and then do things like look at something close and then look at something far away with the attempt to focus. Look at something close, look at something far away. Look up, look down, look to the side. And you may notice also if you look out to the side, does your vision get clearer?
I can't tell.
So a lot of times that changes the shape of the eyeball and you'll notice a change in your vision.
I feel like I'm looking sideways at you.
Okay.
Because I am.
The other thing that you can do, for those of you, you can take a look at the series that we do on tapping, but you can do tapping. So right now I would like you to just look at that book again, and Kelsey will hold that up for you, and see how much of it you can see. I know you can't read much of it.
It like will swim a little bit into focus and then it'll go back out. And
Well, that's different even already.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty fast, and all you did was about,
I think it says pet.
it does.
It does?
It does.
Woo!
Okay, that's a new one. So that's how quickly that little eye exercise
Wow.
already made a benefit. So the longer you can go without glasses and do these, the more you'll see it. It's interesting. I did not do tapping when I did my eyes. When I moved from that, I would go into the eye doctor. I went in, had a recent exam. He said my eyes were getting worse, and I'm like, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. Did some research, worked with a friend of mine. He taught me the Ayurvedic technique, and then I read the books on the palming. And I thought I'm just going to incorporate the two of those and add the energy work to it. So I started working on it about 6 months. I go into my eye doctor and I say, I need my eyes checked. They're changing. And he's like, oh, that's not good. They get worse fast. And no, I think they're getting better. And he's like, no, you're too old for that. And does my exam, and sure enough, my eyes have improved like 50%. He goes, wow, that's really weird. Maybe, sometimes people's eyes get better when they age. And I'm like, that's not what you just told me. 6 months go by, I come in and he pulls out the chart and he looks at it and he looks at me. He looks at it and he goes, why are you here? And I said, because my eyes are much better and I think that I'm doing this. And he's like, yeah, no. Because he'd been trying to talk me into LASIK. And we checked it. And at this point he said, this is the lowest I can go. I cannot prescribe lower than where you're currently at.
Oh, wow.
So I keep those as just a reminder and occasionally use them.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to do tapping. So what I want you to do is, even though that's as good as I can see,
Even though that's as good as I can see.
I totally and completely love and accept myself.
I totally and completely love and accept myself.
So even though that's all I can read,
So even though that's all I can read,
I totally accept myself.
I totally accept myself.
Even though that's as good as my vision is,
Even though that's as good as my vision is,
I know it can be better.
I know it can be better.
That's as good as my vision is.
That's as good as my vision is.
That's as clear as I can see.
That's as clear as I can see.
That's all I can focus on.
That's all I can focus on.
It's kind of hard to see.
It's kind of hard to see.
And even though, flip your hand this way, even though my vision is a little low,
my vision is a little low,
I know it's going to improve.
I know it's going to improve.
That's as good as my vision
This
is.
is as good as my vision
That's
is.
all I can see.
That's all I can see.
That's as good as my vision
That's as
is.
good as my vision is.
My nearsightedness.
My nearsightedness.
I could choose for it to be better.
I can choose for it to be better.
My body knows how to heal.
My body knows how to heal.
So I choose clear vision.
So I choose clear vision.
I would love to see clearly.
I would love to see clearly.
And I know it can improve.
And I know it can improve.
Take a deep breath. Let it out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. So let's just take a quick check.
It's about the same as it was.
It's about the
I
same
can
as that.
see about the pet the same and the care the same.
Ooh.
Oh, it says pet care.
It says pet care.
I almost can make out the word before pet, but not quite.
Nice. So that's a big improvement.
Nice.
So that's the exercises I want you to do every day.
Okay.
And then we may do a follow-up video here in about 6 months to see how your vision improves.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.